today, as we are going to have this, the fundamentals of digital marketing. Um, I mean, the kind of introduction in the basic level area we are going to touch. You should know about what is that actually. The digital marketing field is trending, and one of the emerging job opportunities there for fresh graduates is awaiting. Right? And even higher studies in digital marketing and e-commerce will give you a lot of bright career opportunities actually, right? Digital marketing jobs are among the top 10 most in demand jobs. So with almost more than 8 lakhs openings are there, right? So worldwide, the digital marketing completely has a very good demand. The opportunities are there, so you can, I mean, you can shape yourself accordingly. The digital marketing career scope in India, I mean, will be so as kind of worth, right? I mean, in US dollars, $160 million. So that is the kind of work, that is kind of opportunity level is there. Okay, so I believe all of you, right, are going to show more attentive in this program, right, and here to give you the complete information, the knowledge to talk about the fundamentals of digital marketing. We have here, I mean, Professor TKS Kumar, right? I welcome Professor TKS Kumar here. He's having a solid experience, 35 years plus in the education sector, right? And the kind of different vertical of it. And as well, he's also in parallel to entrepreneur. So he's having vast experiences, comes rich experience in the complete industrial exposure. So the people, you are all fresh students, right? It's really in very fortunate that you're going to have the person like Professor TKS Kumar here to know a lot of things, right? I mean, it is all really good for you people to learn more from the industrial expertise and the education segment. People, I mean, the person is served, right? It's a kind of combination where you will know, right, how you can choose your career, how the industry is going to be there, how you can shape yourself. So that is going to be the program, right? And I welcome TKS Kumar sir, and I would like to hand over to him. Please take it forward from here, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Chandra, for the nice introduction. About my voice is clear.
Yes, very much, very much, sir.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, everyone, and thanks a lot for joining on a Saturday at around 11:30. It's normally maybe the time when if you have college, you're in college. Otherwise, you would like to really relax during the time. Shows your involvement that all of you are here, and welcome once again. We are going to discuss something which is of, I will say, a lot of interest to the students, a lot of interest to the society, a lot of interest for all your futures. Okay, we are going to discuss something, I would say, very basic about digital marketing. We will be on for about an hour, maybe slightly more than that. I would request all of you to keep yourself on the mute, and then at the end of the session, please make a note of all the doubts that you have. And then we will have a clarifying session for about 15-20 minutes after the session is over. Okay, so let us start on our journey. Is my screen visible? Chandra, is my screen visible?
Yes, sir. Very much. Very clear. Very clear. Very
Okay.
clear.
Okay. So again, welcome all of you to this Fundamentals of Digital Marketing seminar, hosted by Indian Institute of Knowledge Management, IIKM Chennai. So first and foremost, we need to understand. See, this is a question which a lot of professionals ask me. I consult for a number of companies, and I also train people who are in the middle management and upper management. And one of the questions that is actually surprising is when they come and ask me, okay, I know of marketing, but what is this digital marketing? In fact, the youngsters like you who are in your undergraduation, or some who are maybe in their second years, or maybe who have just joined your post-graduation program, most of the youngsters are aware of what is digital and what is digital marketing. But a lot of people who are already professionals are not able to differentiate between or understand the difference between traditional marketing and digital marketing. Chandra, has the slide changed? So, okay, so this is a question which a lot of students ask me who are, say, in BCom, BBA, and of course, most of the professionals who are, say, about 40 years plus, who are not really digitally savvy, ask me this question. I know marketing, but what is this digital marketing? So, first, I think before entering into the fundamentals of digital marketing, we need to understand the difference between what is traditionally was called marketing and what is the digital marketing as we know today. What is marketing? Marketing is a way in which you understand the customer's needs and then create a product which actually will suit the customer's requirement, and then you attract him by making him come to your product either into the showroom or on your in the place where you are selling it, and then you sell the product. So marketing very simply is creating a value for the customer. Okay, the marketing per se doesn't vary whether it is digital marketing or traditional marketing. In traditional marketing, what are the tools that we use to attract customers for our business? For example, even today, when you sit in front of a TV, and today the IPL is starting. Today, when you want to watch the match, you will find there are so many ads that are coming in, okay, which are actually for 10 seconds or 15 seconds or 30 seconds, depending on the spot which they buy. You open today's magazine, today's newspaper, you will find there are a lot of ads, particularly for flats and real estate and everything. And then, of course, there are ads for other things also. There was a time when the Hindu, our newspaper, used to carry on Thursdays and Sundays almost a supplement about 7 to 8 pages of job opportunities. Okay, but see, those are called like newspapers, television, and your announcements. Like you can announce your product, like you can go around in an auto or a van or a bus, outside hoardings. Okay. Now, all these are your radio jingles. Like today, when you're going by a car, if you go to Big FM or you go to, say, any other in FM channel, you will find a lot of ads which are there. So each of these are called traditional media of communication, or these efforts that we put in to attract customers to our fold is called traditional marketing. Compare that with a digital marketing where we use the digital means. What does a digital mean? Like you have a website, or maybe you have a Facebook page, or you have maybe an account with Instagram, or you have a LinkedIn page. There are various ways in which you target, you attract customers for your product. When we say a product need not be a physical product. A product can be, it can be a service, it can be an idea, and it can be a product. So it can be a travel agency, which actually gives you the chances of, planning your trip maybe somewhere abroad, or maybe some Kulu Manali, or it can even be, a political party advertising itself, or it could be an idea. It could be somebody asking for for a support for a child who actually is undergoing maybe an operation, or it could be a product which has been newly launched, a new mobile. Okay, so the normal traditional marketing is using your TVs, using your hoarding, using your newspaper, using your radio jingles to attract customers. Whereas the digital marketing moves completely away from these things and then uses the digital media, the online media, the web, okay, which has again we can divide it into two. you can say based on website that you create and based on social media. We will understand more of this as we go by. So first and foremost, you need to understand that as things are going ahead, the dependence on digital marketing is going ahead number of times. Okay, so we will see how. See, this is the year 2000. Have this slide changed now, Chandra? Hello.
Yeah,
Has
change. It's that.
changed?
Yes, 2000,
Okay, now
2020, yes.
beautiful. Thank you. So this is the digital transformation trend. The amount of money that was being spent by marketing people, by companies on digital means of communication was zero in the year 2000. When I say zero, very minuscule. We used to have the concept of maybe e-commerce starting at the time around 2001, 2002. But in the year 2000, if you look at worldwide, hardly any money was being spent on the digital media, whereas 100% money was being spent on the traditional media. Within a matter of 10 years, see, when we are talking about 2000, when you're talking about money, it is not small 10 lakhs, 20 lakh rupees. It is thousands and lakhs of crores of rupees, which we are speaking about across the world. Okay. Now, out of that, when the year 2010 came, 20% of this total budget was allocated or used on digital medias to create my own website, to create a powerful Instagram presence, to create a powerful Facebook presence. So within a matter of 10 years, the traditional marketing budgets reduced by 20%. Now in the year 2020, it has become 50-50 across the world. People have started putting money into digital media more, into their websites, into their digital activities, into their apps, into those things which someone can easily view and use from their mobile. So it is expected by the year 2030, 90% would be digital, 10% will be traditional. 90-10 by the year 2030. And hence we say any business without the knowledge or without the support of digital media cannot exist in the coming years. That is one. And the second is any person, any student, any professional without adequate knowledge of digital marketing, adequate knowledge of digital per se, is going to find the job market very, very tough. Some people would like to say, no, I would want to be in HR. Some people to say, I want to be in finance. Some people will say, I want to be in logistics or marketing. Fine. But understand, in each and every sphere of your work, you are going to use digital tools. You ask any HR who is working, they use the digital means to recruit people, to select people, to get the CVs, the biodatas. How it is used, it is got from various digital marketing platforms. So you cannot escape a knowledge of digital marketing. And if you specialize in digital marketing, the chances of you actually doing well in the coming days are very high. Now look at this also. Why is that digital marketing is catching up very fast? One of of course, the most important thing is, see, today the competition is increasing. Okay, there was a time when we started this mobile revolution in India, which was in the year 1997, 96, 97. I was one of the first few who bought a mobile phone. The calling rates, see, that the amount that you had to pay, whether you called or someone called you, please understand this. In 1997, 1998, 1999, when you had a mobile phone, if you made a call to someone, you paid 16 rupees 80 paisa per minute. 16 rupees 80 paisa per minute, whether you made a call or you received a call. it is very difficult for today's children, today's youngsters to understand. Oh, you're paying so much. Yes. If you spoke to 10 minutes with somebody, you ended up paying around 168 rupees. And if that somebody called you and you still spoke to him for 10 minutes, you ended up paying 168 rupees. But imagine today you have so many plans of Airtel, so many plans of say Reliance, the Geo and all that, where you pay maybe 650 rupees and your talk time is entirely free, and then you also have data, 1.5 GB per day and so on and so forth. So the whole important idea is that as the time goes up, the cost of digital marketing is coming down. See, in marketing, there are a lot of BCom students here. I see there are a lot of, I'm sure, BBA students here when all of you will understand the quality of advertisement is measured by understanding amount spent on reaching X number of people. If I have a new product, I got a new mobile, that is going to be costing, like say, let's take an Oppo mobile phone, which is, the budgeted around 10,000 to 20,000 rupees. I got a new mobile at 14,999. And I want to reach about 50 lakh people in all the metros. See, that is my target audience. Now, how do I count the money which I have to spend? I count it based on the amount I have to spend to reach 1,000 people or 2,000 people. Okay. Cost to reach so many people is the basis on which advertising budgets are worked out. Okay. Now here you see, here we have the broadcast, you have the magazines, you have newspapers, you have direct mail, which was once upon a time a craze. There were companies which were actually specialized in doing direct mail. You imagine the cost that is required to reach 2,000 people. And look at here. These are, basically digital marketing tool. SEO is search engine optimization. This is social media, social networking, websites, and video marketing is the comparatively the costliest. But look at the cost for reaching 2,000 people. Very, very negligible compared to traditional market, which means that by using the same money that I am using in traditional marketing, I am able to reach a wider audience of people using digital marketing. Okay, now this is the most important thing. And look at the second one, the advantages of digital marketing. Now I am calling this traditional, online means digital. There is a mobile shop. Let us imagine a mobile shop. It starts at morning 8 o'clock and closes at 9 o'clock in the night. Now suddenly you want to buy a mobile at 10 o'clock in the night. Is a shop open? No, the shop is closed. But you want to buy the same mobile online, you can go to Amazon, and then if you are an Amazon Prime member, then you get your delivery maybe tomorrow morning. That means a decision of yours when the business is not open can still be taken when the purchase is online. So when you go digital, when your business goes digital, your business is open 24/7. And why do people buy from Flipkart? Why do people buy from Myntra? Why do people buy from, say, Big Basket? Because see, when you go and buy, there is a cost of transportation. You have to go, like you want to go to the local vegetable market to buy. Okay, you walk down, it's fine. Otherwise, normally you take a scooter and go for half a kilometer, you spend some money. And then the cost there is not cheap, it is medium cost. Whereas there are so much of support available when you buy online that the prices normally tend to be low when you buy online. This is a second advantage of digital marketing or digital online. And then you have, see, a showroom. For example, you go to Vivek's or you go to Vasantan Company or you go to, say, Satya Super Show. See, like today now is the season for air conditioners, the summer season, or refrigerators, when, you require, cooling products. There are, believe me or not, 36 international and national brands in air conditioners today. 36 brands. Each brand has got about 20 variants. 20. That means if a showroom has to display air conditioners of every brand and display every model of every brand, 720 products would have to be displayed in the showroom. Will any showroom have that space? No. So what they will do? They will only keep the fast moving items, show the balance from the catalog and sell it to you. Whereas if you are online, if you want to buy something online, then the entire range is depicted there. Every model can be bought. So the price is low, open 24/7, and the range is always there. What is that? What is that which is a shortcoming of digital marketing today or the digital world today? See, when you go to a showroom, you meet a person. When you go to the bank, you meet a person. There is a personal touch. Okay, there are a lot of things which can be explained. For example, whether I require a 1-ton air conditioner or a 1.5-ton air conditioner, whether I require a fully automatic washing machine or a semi-automatic washing machine, whether I require a 43 inches TV or a 56 inches TV, all these can be personally explained. I can ask questions, can be explained. There is a personal touch, which today is missing online, and that's why you've got number of bots, number of automatic what I should say, um, dialogues or discussions you can have with various bots that are employed by the organizations. But the personal touch is something which the digital marketing needs to work on. Okay, end-to-end hand-holding solutions, like there is a lot of through the digital marketing sources, whatever products are sold, the service support physically has to be given by the people who are on the streets, and that there seems to be a gap. So these are the two small things which the digital marketing sphere needs to work on. See, very simple. For the people who are new to digital marketing, uh, even now I'm not very clear what is digital marketing. Understand this concept, it will become very clear to you. First, in traditional marketing, you have a showroom. As I said, um, uh, suppose you are a business person and you open a mobile showroom. Okay, now you have a mobile showroom, you create a very nice showroom, buy all products and keep, you recruit people for selling, you train them. Now just because you have a good showroom, just because you have good products, just because you have good people who can sell them, will it sell? No. You have to do one more activity called directing people to come to your showroom. What you will see in most of the places where there is a showroom, a lot of balloons are struck, music is played, and maybe a film actor Kamala Hassan or Mamamooty or Ajit or somebody will come and cut the ribbon. It will be covered by the media, and to see these film stars, a lot of people come, and then the initial interest in that showroom starts, and then there is a local ads, pamphlets are given, or on the auto something aspect. So you tend to see, oh, there is a Priyadarshini showroom for mobile, or there is a Purvika showroom here. So let me go there. So it is just not sufficient for a showroom to open. It is more important for you to push people to that showroom. And that is what you do by using paper ads, using by hoardings or wall paintings, TV commercials, local TV ads. These are you do to attract people to come into your showroom, which we call as customer footfall. Forget about digital marketing for a minute. In a normal traditional business, as we said, this is what happens. Having a showroom is not sufficient, but having a showroom where visitors come in, where people come in to buy is more important. Okay. And then once people come in, not everyone buys. Some people will come just to find out the rate. Some people will just come to enjoy the air conditioner in summer. Some people will come just to see the model and compare. Some people will be interested and they may not like the price. But if 100 people come, 10 of them will buy. Please understand. Reversely, if 10 of them have to buy, 100 people have to come in. And it is the duty of marketing to ensure 100 people come into the showroom. Okay. Now, this is traditional marketing. In digital marketing, my website like, whether it is Amazon or a Flipkart or Blue Star or Godrej or Voltas or let's say, what's that, McDonald's or whatever it is. See, my website is my showroom. I create a wonderful website. In the website where I have complete details about the different products that I sell, different pricings, different offerings, and different locations from where I can serve. Okay, now I create this website beautifully. Just like showroom, if I have a good showroom, it is not sufficient. Just because I have a good website, it is not sufficient. Okay. Just like I need to drive people to come into my showroom, I use paper ads and hoardings. I have to ensure people come to my website, and there I use web ads. I use search engine marketing. I use social media marketing. I use various methods by which people can come into and come to my website. The duty of digital marketing is to ensure they come to my website, and I have to create the website in such a way that people get interested and buy. This is marketing. Creating a product, creating a place, ensuring people come there and then they buy. So just like we call customer footfall, we call the number of people who are coming into your website or visiting your website as visitors. Okay. And here it is meet and sell. Here it is online sales. Sometimes your website is a support for your showroom. Like they come to my website, and then they like the product, and then they find out in Kilpauk area which is the best dealer who is selling this product. Go to that physical showroom and then buy. So a website, the social media, all are support system, digital means of supporting my business. So this is important. So I hope this clarity is there. Traditional, why we do traditional marketing, why we do digital marketing. So why is that we are studying about, or what is that we are talking about digital marketing on a Saturday? The traditional ways are old ways, and they will not, it is not, again, let me tell you. Now, as far as India is concerned, can we do away with traditional marketing? Definitely no. We still live, 75% of our population lives in village or semi-urban areas. The literacy rate as far as digital is concerned, as far as online are concerned, are still low. Maybe it will take another 20 years for you to attain certain 60-70% of digital literacy. That means in all our A category cities, metros, sub-metros, and then category B cities, maybe we will move towards digital marketing. But in your Cat C, Cat D, and the suburban and the village markets, you still will depend largely on the normal traditional marketing. But most of you will be working in the urban areas, in metros, and maybe for a lot of good companies. So unless you are able to understand that the knowledge of digital marketing, it is going to be very, very tough. See, when I came and joined a job, no one asked me whether I knew computers, because computers were not there at that time. When I went to my second job, when I quit Godrej and joined Voltas in the year 1988, no one asked me whether I knew computers. But when I came out from my Voltas and started my own business in 1994, and when I went to Whirlpool to ask for a dealership, they asked me, "Do you know what is an Excel? Do you know how to create a Word document?" I said yes, and I got it, and I got this particular contract. So just like maybe some time back, your digital knowledge or digital, I will say, literacy was not required some time back. But as the days are going up, it becomes absolutely imperative for you to have certain knowledge of digital marketing. So as a student, what is in it for you? Digital marketing jobs are the most 10 demanding jobs in India today. In India, across the world, of course, maybe the job openings are much higher. 8,60,000 jobs in the last count. 8,60,000 jobs, and this is the figure of end of 2021. I'm sure the scenario now there is a tremendous amount of vibrancy in the market. A lot of business opportunities, a lot of job opportunities are coming up, but a lot of good paying jobs. See, again, look at this world. I'll just take a minute. Maybe it's not there as part of my presentation. There was a time in 1960s, 1970s when people who were in manufacturing were being paid the highest. And then came a revolution where things shifted. Manufacturing was being done efficiently. Things were not getting sold. So the people who were in sales and marketing, they started paying the better salaries. Okay. Now move to that slowly in the early 90s. It moved to the IT, the information technology. Even today, they are one of the better paid. Now today, it is a social researchers, it is a social media engineers who actually make a lot of money compared even to IT. So there are a lot of opportunities that are going to come your way. And, you can just see, 12 lakh crores is the type of business that is available in India by the year 2025. Okay. And it is in the next 3 years. So imagine every year it is going to jump up by about 100%. Okay. So why digital media? Why digital marketing? There are going to be number of top paying jobs, which actually are going to be part of digital marketing. Virtual reality developer, SEO is search engine optimization. We will talk about it very briefly. As he said, see, today we are not even going to touch 1% of digital marketing. This is just an introduction about digital marketing. And, it's an ocean. And, it's an ocean which is actually doubling almost every month. Okay. So these are the type of jobs which you can aspire for if you are in digital marketing. SEO, SEM specialist, data analyst, email marketing specialist, Internet of Things, which actually is the buzzword today. AR, VR, augmented reality, virtual reality, content marketer, search engine optimizer, social media marketer. These are all some things maybe, which actually you can do even as a hobby. Like you may want to do your financial, being a financial guy, in an organization. You want to be an HR person in an organization. Please be there. But still, you can use digital marketing to support yourself and use it as a hobby to make money. And that is the power of digital marketing. So it is your benefit if you can get a good qualification in digital marketing, and then I'm sure you are on the way to your success. So what is that is required for you to be digitally savvy? All of you have this. I'm sure there are I think 100 plus people here. All of you have these things already with you. A good laptop or a computer, a desktop computer, internet, which of course it is mandatory that everyone has it. And then there is an external storage, because there can be a lot of hacks, there can be a lot of crashes. So it is always better in case you are planning to develop your own website, you plan to have your own Facebook page, always take a backup and keep it ready so it is not hacked. Okay, so the requirements if you want to be a digital marketer, digitally savvy, want to create your own website and all that, are the hardware that is required is very, very simple. So again, why digital marketing? See, one thing which we said is cost. We said for reaching 2,000 people, digital marketing is very, very cost effective. Okay. Whereas it is not just one of not the only advantage of digital marketing. See, it is a one-to-one approach. Like for example, I have 10 different products which I can create. I want to target. For example, I have a soap which actually is which very good for children less than 2 years. I have a soap which actually is good for children between 2 to 7. And then I have something for the youngsters, and then something for people who are actually elderly, and the soap for men. Now these are different types of products that I have. Now what happens today? See, today when you see an ad on TV, Your father sees it, your mother sees it, your brother sees it. Everyone, though they may not be interested in the product, they are forced to see that advertisement. When you're reading a newspaper, you are forced to read an ad of which you are not interested. Whereas in digital marketing, particularly when you're talking about Instagram, and you're talking about Facebook, you're talking about Google, you can ensure you can create target people with specific interest one to one. And I can create, like for example, for teenagers, I can create a content which actually appeals to them. I can create a content which appeals to housewives. I can create a content which appeals to professionals. I can create a content which actually appeals to the elderly. So I can create content or messages, advertisements for different categories of people by choice. For example, see, today I am sitting in Kilpauk and talking to you. Now, suddenly I want to start maybe a very small class. I am not keen in getting any people, any other people from Chennai. I am only keen in getting people who are in, say, in Kilpauk. Or I start a beauty parlor. Okay, when I start a beauty parlor, you can't expect, unless it's a very specialized beauty parlor, you cannot expect people to travel 25 kilometers and come for a haircut or a facial. So, what am I interested in? When I am setting up a beauty parlor in Kilpauk, I am interested that, people who are in Kilpauk, people who are in Purswakam, people who are in Ainapuram, people who are in Nungumbakam, they come to me. So, I can create an ad which I can direct geographically to specifically marked geographical areas. I can ensure it goes only to pin code 10, pin code 34, pin code 23, pin code, the specific pin codes. And as we've seen, it is relatively inexpensive. And sitting here, suppose you suddenly have developed a special yoga, or you develop a diet which you suddenly find that you are losing weight and actually making your, lose your BP or lose your sugar and everything. Suddenly you discover you can sit here in one corner of Chennai and communicate to customers who are sitting in maybe part of America or Canada. So on one hand, you can specifically earmark one specific pin code. On the second, it's a really global business where I can expand my thought. Like I have conducted classes for digital marketing, where there have been students from US, there have been students from, in fact, the present unfortunate Ukraine. I had students from across the world during this pandemic attending my classes. So my product, which is a class, had takers from different parts of the world. And most importantly, see, when you see an ad today, as a marketeer, I am not sure how many people saw it. I am not sure for how long they saw it. I am not sure whether they are going to take any action. When people come into my showroom, I am not sure whether they come seeing my ad or because somebody else told them about it. Okay. So measuring statistics, which is called as analytics, it is something which is very, very difficult to gather as far as digital marketing, if normal traditional marketing is concerned. Whereas in digital marketing, every second you can measure. If people are coming to my website, I can very clearly find out whether they are coming from US or they're coming from Canada, whether what time they came in, how many seconds they stayed, and what did they do, how many pages they visited, everything I can find out. Okay. And mostly everything, as I said, because there is an analytics, everything is accountable. Like, tomorrow if there is a litigation, tomorrow there is a problem, always there is a footprint that is available to show what exactly did I say, what exactly happened, exactly transpired, everything is accountable. And that is the advantage of digital marketing. So very simply put, what is digital marketing? You have your website. You have your website, which actually you want to help in making a sale. Okay. And what you require are traffic drivers. Traffic drivers is those advertisements, those different ways by which I want to pull people to my website. So here I use SEO, which is called search engine optimization, search engine marketing, emails, or I use social media like YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram to pull people to my website. This entire thing, this entire gamut is called digital marketing. So just, I think if it is possible, I'll just stop here and then just take you to one of the real websites. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute, please. One second. Are you able to see this NDTV website?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, please look at this. Understand this concept, because this is basic, which we need to understand, know what is digital marketing. Now, I have entered the NDTV website. It is called ndtv.com. Now, normally, why do we come to NDTV? I come here to catch up the latest news that is happening around. So, they are attracting me to come to NDTV website by giving me something which interests me. That something which interests me is called content. Okay, all of you at some point of time may be following some YouTube channels. It could be a cookery channel, by I don't remember the name, but but's cookery channel, or it could be somebody else's who actually talks about politics, or it could be whatever. You follow some channels, you go there because the content that is given there interests you. Please understand, there are millions and millions of channels, but you are choosing maybe 10 channels which interests you to go and see. And that channel gives you the content which interests you. For example, NDTV interests us by actually giving us content which is news. Now I come here and I suddenly find, there is electrifying deals. You see this ad here? This is called Kotak Mahindra Bank ad. There is a Tata AIG ad here. Now, I will just click on this Kotak Mahindra Bank ad. Please listen to this. As far as NDTV is concerned, I have come in. I am called as a visitor. I am a visitor to their website. If I come only once, I am called a unique visitor. If I come there repeatedly, I am called a repeat visitor. Okay. If I come the same day after towards, I called a repeat visit. Okay. Now this is called a banner ad. Now this is nothing to do with NDTV. NDTV is attracting me, giving me good content. And then Kotak knows that a lot of people come to NDTV to watch news, and they are tying up with NDTV to put up their ad here. Now I am clicking this ad. Please understand. Chandra, are you able to see the Kotak ad now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's there. It's there.
Okay. Now, from NDTV ad, I have clicked. Now that particular click, when I am clicking from a particular place, is called click through. See, these are terms which are used. As I said, I'm not going it. There are so much concept behind click through. Understand basic concept. Like, somebody speaks to you that local jargon of traditional, digital marketing, you must know. So I have come to NDTV, which gives me a content. In that content, I find an ad which interests me, and I am clicking it. Now I have come to this. Frankly, are we interested in Kotak Bank now? We are not interested. But see, there are so many pages. There are features, eligibilities, application process, fees and charges, apply now. Each one is a separate page. But as I am not interested, what I am doing is I am closing this. I am closing this. Okay, please understand. Now I come back to my NDTV. Now, as far as Kotak is concerned, am I a serious visitor? Now, in a traditional market, some person may come into my showroom and go away. Why he came in, why he went out, we don't know. You know, a lot of times, you know, there will be salesmen who are busy elsewhere. They will not even notice the salesman come. I mean, yes, a customer coming in and going out. Whereas I came into Kotak maybe at 12:29:36, and then I went there. I stayed there for 20 seconds. I came out. Now this has been recorded by that website, by the analytics. It will tell them one particular person from Chennai, from Keelpog, using this ID, entered your website at so and so time, stayed for 20 seconds, didn't go to any other page, and he went off. Okay, so the person who is watching these analytics, based on which a lot of decisions are taken, will understand that this particular person was not serious about my website. Okay, so understand this concept. You are a visitor, and when you visit, there are banner ads. When you click it, it is called click through. Now understand, NDTV and Kotak Bank has got an agreement. The agreement says everyone who sees this ad doesn't pay. Everyone who sees the Kotak ad is not paying. Only when somebody clicks it. Okay. Only when, like, we clicked the Kotak ad and went to their showroom, went to their website. Now Kotak will pay maybe 40 rupees, maybe 10 rupees, maybe 100 rupees, maybe 400 rupees, depending on the agreement they have with NDTV. So irrespective of whether a purchase has taken place, whether a sale has taken place, NDTV will get money from Kotak Bank. Okay. Now that is called pay per click. Now this is a very unique concept to digital marketing. Like, whenever people are coming to your website, based on the recommendation, what we call, this is actually a recommendation. Like, it is not recommended, but because it is on the website, I get interested. There is a concept called pay per click, and which actually there is a concept called ad auction, which happens on Google, and where you actually participate in an auction to create an ad, to use your AdWords and all that. Forget about these are the basic things which you need to understand. So the concept of a visitor, the concept of click, the concept of pay per click, okay, unique visitor, repeat visitor, unique visit, repeat visit. These are some of the terms which actually people will keep on talking about this. So I thought I must tell you about it. Just 1 minute. Let me go back to just 1 minute, please. Yeah, so we saw this visitor, what is a banner ad, what is click through, what is pay per click, what is traffic measurement. We already told you analytics is a big chapter. Like I said, there is a separate course called diploma in marketing analytics, digital analytics. So now we come to this last three. Okay, just let me stop this again and then just take you through one more. Are you able to see anything on my share?
No.
Okay. I don't know. Just 1 minute, please. Can you see the vegetarian restaurants near me?
Yeah, the Google Sheet. Yes, we got it. Yeah.
Yeah. So now please understand, this again is the second thing about digital marketing. Now I am searching for vegetarian restaurants which are near me. Now these are called vegetarian restaurants near me. They're 4 words. It could be vegetarian restaurant very close to me, or non-vegetarian restaurant, Chinese. It could be anything. These are called search words. I am using this as a customer, as a user of Google. I am using these terms to actually find out which are the vegetarian. This we keep on doing every day without even knowing what we are doing. So these are called search terms or search words which we use. Hello, I think somebody's unmuted. Can just mute yourself, please. Yeah. So now you see, I have got results here, top 20 pure vegetarian restaurants, and then our outlets, and then 15 best in restaurant. Please here, come here. See, let's see the fourth one is called Swiggy. Now, Swiggy doesn't make food; it only supplies food. But it is appearing in this ad because it uses the words which I have used to search vegetarian restaurants near me. So the original Swiggy website showing up in my search saying that I can use Swiggy to order. Now, the interesting part is you come down a bit. You please see there is an ad here, ad. Now, here it says www.swiggy.com. That is, Swiggy is appearing in 2 places. Please just understand this concept. It is appearing in 2 places. One, it is appearing because of the strength of its website. Because the website is good and it uses the same word which I have used to search, it is appearing, in fact, advanced more than it ad. Now, that particular strength of that website is called search engine optimization, SEO. When I don't pay anything to Google, because I have a very strong product, which is it's got a strong pull, automatically I come on top of my searches. It is called search engine optimization, or the power of my website. Now here it is an ad. Now Swiggy also spends a lot of money in promoting itself. Now when it does that, it actually is paying to Google. So here it is a paid advertisement. In the first one, this is called SEM, search engine marketing. Each one is again a big ocean. How you can ensure your ad comes on top, how can you ensure your website comes on top, is something which we need to study a lot. It is just a preliminary understanding. Now this is called a search engine page, results page, SERP, search engine results page. The top is called top of page and bottom page, first page, second page, third page, etc. Okay. Now these are why we're talking about this. Basically, to give you an idea, the terminologies that are normally branded about in in digital marketing. So I'll just close this, stop sharing. I'll go back to my presentation. So we talked about search engine results page, search engine optimization, search engine marketing. Okay, we'll now go to the next one. See, one thing we understand, two things which we need to understand. If you have to be successful in digital marketing, you have to have two things correctly. Okay, one is, the second is called content. We saw two different things. We went to NDTV. Why did we go to NDTV? Because of the content. The content there was news. Now, there can be some other, website where the content can be music, or the content can be a good video or a joke. So, why do people see? We are talking about traffic. We are talking about people coming to your website through some means. If you have to create the traffic, if you have to create interest in your website, what is important is content. Okay, so whether you are writing a blog, whether you're there I can see so many people trying to impress by putting uh, you know uh, small videos on Instagram, and then maybe it's called Instagram Reels, and then Facebook, there are so many Facebook videos, and where when the number of people sees people start advertising on your videos, and then you can start getting money like YouTube marketing. Okay, so the important thing are two. One is content. Secondly, as I said, keywords. If a customer wants a mobile phone, what are the normal terms he will use to search for a mobile phone? Okay, now those things must be there in my advertisement. Okay, that is called keywords. So the brain and the heart of digital marketing are these two. You should be very good in your keywords. You should have excellent content. Okay, now this we talked about already. Time that is spent on website. Bounce rate, for example, we went to Kotak Bank. We did not go to any other page. We did not stay for a long time, and we just went to their page one and then came out. We are technically called bounced. That is, we are not interested in the website. So the number of people who visit their website, if it is 100, if 60 people just visit the one page and go off, it is called the bounce rate of 60%. Okay, so we also bounced as far as Kotak is concerned. We went to the page one and came back. This is again a measure. I thought I should just let you know about this. What is the bounce rate? Okay, content, as I said, is the king. You can have different types of content. Like you can have a blog, you can have ebooks, you can have podcasts. Like a lot of times you keep on thinking, why is that people are giving so much free? Okay, somebody tells you how you can build your own house. Okay, they put maybe a 2-hour video and he does it free. Why? Because if there are people who are interested in knowing how to create a house, so I go there. My traffic is something which is more important. Have you ever asked yourself, why is that Google gives you so many things free? It gives you a Gmail which is very powerful, free. It gives you a blogging tool which is free. Facebook gives you an account which is free. They are not keen. That is, they are giving you things free basically, but they are collecting a lot of your data and using it. Okay, so they can be podcasts, it can be emails, videos, point of views, infographics, how to guide. So again, as I said, content marketing is something again very very different, when very detailed and a very big one. And the more you are good in creating content, more good you are in creating interesting topical content, more better it is for you that you will succeed in digital marketing. So this is again, I would request all of you, you may have your own passion, like you may be good in maybe singing, you may be good in creative writing. So before you start on the journey of digital marketing, maybe you're taking it as a course or doing some advanced studies in digital marketing, create your own Google page. Okay, it is, I mean, it can be, you can create a Google business page where you can say that if you want to write copy for somebody, you can do that, or you want to lend your voice to somebody, you can do that. You are selling your own paintings, do that. Okay, a Google business is free, and it gives you the location where you are having your house, or where you are having a small shop, your phone number, address, when you're open, everything it gives you free of cost. So, so before you really enter into, yes, there are a lot of things which you will do when you become a professional, but at an amateur level, as a student, you can start creating your own Google business profile. So this is a process. You should have a Google account, and then you can open a Google business account, fill all details, upload photos about your business and all that, and then verify your account, and then you are in business. We already talked about this. Search engine optimization is the power of my website. Okay, if my power, if my, like for example, I'm no politics involved. I just want to compare two movies. A movie called RRR has received, I think, released day before, or day before, yesterday. Okay, it is, it's a lot talked about movie. It got a big star cast, directed by a very famous director. So much of ads, you see on the digital market, you see on any paper, you see a lot of ads about RRR. And Yes, a lot of people will go to the theaters. It has been dubbed in 4 languages. People will go there. People are drawn to the theater based on the image that is created around it by the ad that is coming. Now compare it with another movie called Kashmiri Files. Now they don't do advertising. They are not spending too much of, but a lot of people are talking about it. So people are going and seeing it. See the difference. RRR is spending a lot of money in pulling people to the auditoriums, whereas Kashmiri Files has not spent money, but by the amount of talk that is going around it, people are going and seeing the movie. This is the difference between SEO and SEM. SEM is you spend money, it paid, whereas SEO is organic. So this is again we have seen. So as I said, the key to success of SEO or SEM are keywords, how effectively we use it. Okay. So now we come to social media marketing. We will not go into detail. As I said, each one is an ocean. Like, Facebook marketing or Instagram marketing, Pinterest marketing, LinkedIn marketing, each one, like you could do a 6 months course on each one of them. But we can use social media, which actually is free, to create, first Facebook marketing. We can create Facebook pages. For example, you have already, I'm sure all of you here on Facebook. Okay. Now, you want to create an interest, or you want to create a social awareness campaign, or you want to create a small business for yourself. Now you can create a Facebook page, which will become part of your normal Facebook profile. You can create as many as you want. I think up to 20 numbers of different Facebook pages you can create. Okay. So this is, again, what to do in Facebook page, or of course, a different chapters. We will not go into that. Similarly, YouTube marketing. All of you are aware, YouTube is, I know of elderly people. And in fact, I know of one, who is about 75, 76-year-old. She created a cooking channel, a food channel out of hobby because she was very good in cooking. Her grandchildren suddenly, shot one thing and put. Now she has become very famous. She earns close to about 3.5 lakhs per month today. Okay. And not because she is digitally savvy, but there are family members who are digitally savvy, but she has got a content which is of use to everyone. Okay. So YouTube is the second most visited site after Facebook. It is the best, video. Why? What is so special about video? You can hear and also see. Okay. So it has a capacity to reach, crores of people, like, we call 100 crores, billion people. It's very cost effective, and it can reach global audience. So again, YouTube marketing is, a big chapter by itself. And WhatsApp marketing, you can do wonders if you really know how to use WhatsApp instead of just exchanging messages. It has again got a base of about 1.5 billion. In fact, India is a country with the maximum number of WhatsApp users. WhatsApp is banned. Now, I will not say banned, is restricted in China. Now it's banned. Okay. Now, but they have something called as WeChat. Okay. So India is the highest user of WhatsApp. Okay. And average, the number of times people open a message is 70%. Okay. So if you are able to use WhatsApp for your marketing needs, again, that would be a great help. So, I mean, this is just for business. Again, there is Instagram. See, each of these are specializing in, some part. Like, Facebook is for general audience. Instagram is for youth, and then you have LinkedIn, which is actually for professionals. Mastery in each of these, and at least one of these will definitely, like, you want a good job. It is not sufficient if you have a good Facebook profile. You must have a fantastic LinkedIn profile. You must have all details filled in there. You must have testimonials, of your teachers or maybe your colleagues or somebody, who could write good testimonials for you. And that makes it powerful for you to get a job. So using the social media, let it be WhatsApp, let it be Facebook, let it be Instagram, let it be LinkedIn, Vagera, so on and so forth. Twitter, we have not added here. so many things that actually can be effective. So I think with this, I come to the end of my presentation. So I'll just close the share. I've stopped it now. Now I open it for um, any questions that may come up, please. Sorry, we started a bit late. I think we started around 12:45, and it's about 1 hour 5 minutes. So any questions anyone wants to ask, please do so.
So do you have any questions? So far, I think you have been collecting a lot of information as Kumar sir was giving. Definitely, I think before you attend this program, right, and based on your curiosity and the intention of learning something, right, which is going to be very useful for your future career, right, and definitely as a student for getting into any kind of a kind of learning area, either could be a workshop or seminar, you should have also prepared something. Preparation is a what? What is that we are going to learn? What is that kind of questions or what we want to know? The kind of small preparation you might have. If not, right now, I think by going through and observing so long, last 1.5 hour, definitely you all guys must have come some kind of queries, right? So you can open up. You will be very happy. You can open up and ask, right? So that no, if someone of few out of these 100 people, right? If you're going to ask, raise any questions, other people will be benefited definitely. So some of them will not be open up and say, but if anyone has a good question, right? Please ask so that commonly in a group it will get clarified, I
I
believe.
have one question, Chandra, from Jeevita. Very nice question. Very nice question.
Yeah, yeah.
She asked, how does the practical application of SEO and SEM? Jeevita, let me tell you, in life, see, everything emanates out of your day-to-day experience. Suppose you want to buy a car. Now, when you want to buy a car, first you decide on what type of car to buy. Okay, suddenly you see an ad for Hyundai Creta. You see some Honda City. Okay, now you compare, and then you find, okay, Honda City looks nice, so I will buy Honda City. Now please understand, you are taking a decision based on an advertisement. Now your cousin comes to meet you, and then you say, I'm planning to buy a car. I want to buy a Honda City. Okay, are you sure? Why don't you buy Creta? I have a Creta with me, and it actually is very good. It is very safe. Last time we went, at some stage we had to brake suddenly, and it was very snag. So now please understand, somebody who has used the car, somebody who means well for you. See, there is no business intent in that cousin, telling you to buy a particular brand. Now the cousin is interested in your welfare, and when he or she says that you buy a Honda City, you tend to tend to buy a Hyundai and Creta. You tend to do that basically because you believe that person. Now, this is the difference between SEO and SEM. SEO is like a somebody the website is so strong. I am searching like vegetarian restaurants in Kilpok, and I see ads. Is there any ad where people say I am bad? Where people say my food is bad, my quality is bad? They will not say. All of them will say, my food is good. But when automatically the Google lists this as the top one, I tend to think, this is being suggested by somebody who is not directly connected with him. I would go there. So I hope, Jivita, I have given you a practical application. When actually you are drawn to the website, see again how SEO is created is a big ocean. SEM marketing, again, there are concepts like Google ad purchases, where you have to go and negotiate, where you have to go and participate in an auction and all that. So this is a practical application of SEO and SEM. Is it okay, Jevita? Any other question? what are the various challenges faced by digital marketeers in our economy? I think, see, first and foremost is um, all the startups today, all the new companies, the new age companies. Like, we have jokes about the 90s kids and the 2000 kids. Okay. Now we call the 90s kids as ancient. Okay. Now, if you look at it, most of the good marketing positions or the top management positions are people who are in their maybe born in 70s or 80s or 90s. And most of the people who are there down are in the 2000s, like 2000, 2001, 2002. The extent to which digital marketing can penetrate and get you results are still not clear to the top management. And today, still the reach of digital media, for example, even when we were starting today, suddenly there was a current cut. Then suddenly there was a cut in our Wi-Fi. These are practical implications. If you want to have a good digital marketing network in India, the infrastructure has to improve a lot of times more. So these are some of the practical things. Lack of knowledge, of the possibilities of digital economy, digital marketing. Like, once upon a time, there was this, demonetization. And at that time, we never thought in about 5 years time, from that time, we never thought we will see a stage where even a coconut seller, is going to be having a GPay. No, that is a possibility of, see, today, India is the capital of digital transactions of money. Even the smallest guy, like, that day I came in an auto, I really did not think that guy will have a GPay. I did not have the change. And I asked him, என்கிட்ட change இல்ல. I mean, immediately he said, no problem. நீங்க member கொடுக்குறேன் அனுப்பிச்சிடுங்க. What is that? That is a type of, changes that are there. The possibilities of digital marketing. The future stores for us is extremely good, Fardana. I will say, like I said, once upon a time, when I started my engineering college, uh, you know, uh, electronics was the thing. I'm talking about mid 70s. Okay. Now I got mechanical. I was very sad, but I have somehow made my life. Then it moved from electronics to computer science. It moved from computer science to IT, and then it has moved back to electrons and communication, ECE, and then it always that second, third is mechanical, and now of course it is the digital MBAs and all that are very high in demand. So that is the future for digital marketing. You can use digital marketing for creating extra income also. Like you want to work as a finance person. You want to work as maybe a HR person in an organization. Still, you can have this as a hobby and make money by using your hobby. Fardana, I hope I have answered your question. So keywords are very, very, very important. See, it is like saying, um, see, look at a television ad. In the television ad, how much time is given to you to comprehend the product? 15 seconds is got one spot. Some companies use just 15 seconds. And some people use 2 spots, which is 30 seconds. Understand, I have to communicate the product, the features, and also use words and expressions which actually can attract you. Okay. Now, look at the importance of all this in a 30-second ad. Okay. In similarly, um, in a keywords in making SEO, are very, very important. The more good you are in guessing what the customer will search for and use those words in your website, in your communication, more the powerful for you. Video marketing is more important than SEO. See, I think it's a different way. SEO is important. SEO is, there is no challenge for it. Your video marketing are all tools by which you can push people to go to your website. Okay. Now, even in video marketing, you require keywords. Okay. So keywords, which will make people come organically for your video and then go to your website. Okay. Hemalini, I hope I have answered you. Any other question? Anyone wants to ask?
Yes, sir. I have one question, sir.
Yeah, Sila Kumar. Yes, please.
சார் இப்போ டிஜிட்டல் மார்க்கெட்டிங் கோர்ஸ் எல்லாம் அவைலபிளா இருக்காது எங்க சார் இருப்பாங்க? ஏன்னா இது நிறைய ப்ராக்ரஸ் ஆகிற மாதிரி இருக்கு. டிஜிட்டல் மார்க்கெட்டிங் வேர்ல்டு இப்போ பூம் ஆகிற மாதிரி இருக்கு. அதை பத்தி இப்போ மாஸ்டர் டிகிரி பண்ணோம்.
நிறைய இடத்துல இருக்கு. இன்ஃபேக்ட் there are private coachings also, and of course there are MBAs which where you can do specialization in digital marketing. IIKM offers that digital marketing program, and in fact it is also work integrated program. So that is, you learn digital marketing, you also use digital marketing during your stay in college itself. You get to earn by using digital marketing techniques like affiliate marketing or other things. So there are a number of courses that are available. So I think if you can do a good program in MBA digital marketing, that will be fine, Kumar. I think you should seriously consider that. If you have some knowledge, or if you want to gain knowledge, do a good program. I'm having quite good knowledge about digital marketing. I'm struggling to know how it works in the real field work. Yeah, I can do that, Jivita. I will give you my phone number here. And anyone who wants to get in touch with me can do so. My name is Professor Kumar. And Jivita, it would be nice if I could receive a call from you. And whatever the best of my abilities, I will definitely do that. Or I can ask someone who can answer your specific requirements also to talk to you. Any other question? Okay. I see there are no other questions, and again I thank all of you for coming in and then spending about 1.5 hours here. And I'm sure we are going to have a number of programs which will be of interest to you. We are also planning for a career counseling program maybe in the next 15 days, where we can advise you, we can talk to you, tell you about what courses you can do or what profession you can take if you're already in post-graduation. So thanks a lot for joining. And as I said, I've left my number here. Anyone who wants to get in touch can always do that. Okay. Chandra, I think we can close the session.
Yeah, that's really fantastic. The lecturing, right? I mean, we heard from, Professor Kumar sir, and I hope, right, everyone would have got a complete basic information about the digital marketing, and it is going to be kind of dual, right? Once you become professional by getting into the master's level program and gain the knowledge, and you will be will become more potential, get into the kind of job. I mean, as we have huge opportunities are there as well. This is also used for on our own to build up ourselves, right? To become consultant to various companies, a different sector. So there is always the possibilities there by learning this digital marketing, even the PG level program also, right? Become master on that, and definitely you have option of earning, and definitely on your own consultant as well, you are going to opportunity to work in the industry also, right? So always we are there, right? And as Professor Kumar sir has given his number, any time you have any kind of doubt, right, you can get in touch with us, no doubt, right? And thank you so much for sitting, very patiently listening, and I believe we are going with a good information, and definitely we are there always to support you, right? So anytime you can get in touch with IIKM, where our professors are also there, right? Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day. Have a great weekend. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.